Chris's my player will focus, surprise, surprise, on defense, and mine will focus on offense. I'm trying to decide what to make, and I'm thinking either a shooting guard or a small forward.
That's a great pick.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jokic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Denver, we've got Murray, Gordon out there with Michael Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard. So we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Murray, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Now here's Schroeder, following the miss by Michael Porter. And now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Frank Vogel. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Davis. A second chance effort, and it's blocked.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Here's Murray. And the shot goes in.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. Clock at 4, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. James against Porter. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Schroeder against Murray. Shoots over Schroeder. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Schroeder. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron, is a very real thing.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Lakers in 5th.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Schroeder finds Davis. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Murray, the pass to Ramsey. Denver passing it around, and it's sent back by Drummond. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 33 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
You have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Schroeder outside. The dish to Drummond. Davis kicks to James. And the dunk by James.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray with it. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Jokic finds Porter. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Jokic passes to Murray. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Ramsey. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Murray. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
And the first one drops.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Gordon. Murray against Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot. And with what we saw in the
Put that
bubble,
nigga ass in the
Murray has
dirt.
clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Wesley Matthews picks one up. For Denver, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Lakers trail by 7. LeBron outside. That misses off the backboard. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Moving it up. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Denver leading by 5. Murray outside. From 20 feet out, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. The Lakers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Matthews. And here's Barton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Aaron Gordon. Both good from the line that time.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Caruso. Back to Schroeder. Right side Davis. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots. I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when your teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Passes to McGee. Now here's Barton. Got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Murray, the pass to McGee. Back to Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
First one falls for him.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. And so Murray nails both of them.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Schroeder with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's McGee. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. And that one's good, Caruso.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Now Murray, 11 points in the game. Barton, wide open, he fires. And again, Denver no good. Fast break, the Lakers pulls up. Gasol, and Gasol able to finish. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Gasol is the kind of guy, I mean, if you forget about him, he's going to make you pay. Nice work on the offensive glass.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Davis. McGee finds Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there have been a lot of brother acts in NBA history when you think about it. But the Gasol brothers, I mean, Mark and his older brother, Powell, I mean, they have to be among the best combos ever.
Gasol hits them both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 4-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Murray made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep, where he is just lights out.
Now here's Kuzma. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. The shot that time not on target. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Jamal Murray is second.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
These guys aren't there just to run the offense for the teams anymore. They are the offense. They can light it up.
Free throw good, Murray. Denver making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Davis. Here's Kuzma. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Murray.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Caruso. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Now here's Schroeder. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Clark with it. Picked up by Davis. Morris dishes to Murray. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed. Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
Clark is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. That free throw, no good. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It's now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
The first free throw is good. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Porter. They get it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. No good on that one. Good D by Matthews. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Davis gets a wide open look. Misses the three. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Shots good by Ramsey. Ramsey's got it all tied up now for Denver. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Drummond's checked in for Davis. And James subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's James. He had 28 points in the win against Denver.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Drummond. Gasol with it. Now defended by Jokic, and it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The drive by LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. Murray for 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Now, he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second. So many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim.
Ramsey passes to Jokic. There's the lob to the hoop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. James with it. He's got 8. And the pass to Drummond. Over Gordon. 8 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Now Porter fires from deep. Jokic, no good. Kuzma outside. Over Porter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kuzma's got 7.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Murray hits the target from 18 feet.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Offensive rebound. Denver's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Gordon the pass to Murray. They double him with LeBron. Fires for 3. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Michael Porter, and he's good on the second.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Now here's Matthews. No points in the game yet for him.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Gordon. Oh, that's blocked. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron is running, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Free throw good, LeBron. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And James drills them both.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 6, looking to end his cold spell, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jokic. He has 7. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Schroeder. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
And the Lakers call time here. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
And how about the numbers on Andre Drummond? Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 7th in steals, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Harrell, the pass to James. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Morris. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Shooting one.
That one misses for Schroeder. The Nuggets trail. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. so he gets them both. Here's Schroeder. He's got 8. James in the post. He's against Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for James. And here are the Nuggets now. Morris outside. Passes it to Jokic. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's James. He's got 14. And Davis now top of the key. And finished off by Davis.
Absolutely dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Barton passes to Gordon. Davis against Millsap. Davis with some nice D. Lakers leading by 3. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Harrell, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Barton, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And it's sent back by Jokic. Gordon with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Leaner from distance. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
Martin from outside hits it from three-point range. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Outside, Davis. He's looking for James and finds him. And the dunk by James.
And you got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Nuggets with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Jokic. And it's Clark in for Paul Millsap. Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Schroeder. And again, Denver no good. The Lakers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Caruso. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Barton. Clark outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got his first basket.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it. Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
And he can't get the first one.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Good on the second free throw. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Kicks it to Gordon. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gasol comes in for Harrell, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alex Caruso. The free throw off from McGee.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
The drive by James. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Matthews against Morris. Over Matthews. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Misses off the left iron. Barton passes to Gordon. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers trail. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 12. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Denver making a switch here. Good on both. LeBron against Gordon. LeBron outside. Can't hit that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offense's boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gordon finds Jokic. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Drummond. Fast break, here we go. And here's LeBron outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Good. LeBron's got 21 in the game. The Nuggets shooting just 34% from the floor. Schroeder against Barton. At the elbow, Jokic. Rebound the Lakers.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Barton passes to Ramsey. Outside, Porter. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, #1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
And you don't have to watch for him for long to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Murray surveying the D. Jokic, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Davis. 14 points for him.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Ramsey passes to Murray. And it's sent back by Drummond. From the top of the key. And it's Davis missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
Jokic cans the shot with nobody near him.
Oh, he's got a roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
LeBron passes to Davis. Down low. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Jokic. 18 points for him. For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 26 points.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
One shot. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Gordon. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Denver has possession. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Ramsey. Kept alive. And that one's good by Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with 2nd and 3rd chance opportunities.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Davis on the follow.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Millsap. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The lead is 2. Now here's Murray. And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Schroeder against Millsap. Schroeder passes to Drummond. The kick out to Matthews. No good from outside.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 20.
And here's a look at the stats for Dennis Schroeder. His last 10 games, he's around 18 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Los Angeles calls timeout without question. Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Nuggets, they're 5 spots away.
And I think for the Lakers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. And now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Here's Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Free throw, good. Jokic. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. And Jokic drops them both. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Matthews. Schroeder, left side. That one, no good. And it's Denver the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And McGee kicks to Murray. Back to McGee. Pass to Ramsey. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Passes it to Harrell. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 6.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here is Matthews. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Schroeder. And he dunks it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 24. Shots good by Ramsey. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Sinks the triple.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Schroeder against Murray. The pass to Kuzma. Puts it up. Nice D from Porter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lakers trail by 11. Nobody near Schroeder makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Just an incredible month of basketball. 8th in rebounding, 9th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Los Angeles calls timeout. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 19. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And Gasol with the dunk.
Not a lot of ups needed right there for Gasol to get up and hammer the dunk through.
Denver leading by 7. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray kicks to Clark. Launches a 3. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Here's Clark. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. That one misses for Clark. Lakers trail by 9. Now the feed to Schroeder. That one misses. Barton with some nice D. Murray outside. Knocks down the three ball. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Schroeder up top. Barton defending. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
.115 left in the third. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Los Angeles with another miss. In the corner, Murray with it. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 12. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
LeBron against Clark. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Matthews passes to Schroeder. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clark finds McGee. Murray against Matthews. Murray the pass to McGee. Just 3 to shoot. Clark trying to get open. And he overshot that one, missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nuggets lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Clark in at the 4.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
James. Offensive rebound, Gasol. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
Gasol against Murray. McGee, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Clearly a foul.
Shot.
That's good from McGee. Paul Millsap's checked in for Clark. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 15. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Back to Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gasol, it's good on the putback.
And it's inexcusable when you don't box out Gasol. He's too big of a threat to dunk misses in.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Two shot.
Free throw good, Murray. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 17. James looking it over. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. It's stolen by Davis. James outside. They get a hand on it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Millsap trying to get open. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
To the paint, here's Gordon. They get it again. Millsap's against Davis. 6 to shoot. Millsap trying to get open. And another miss by Denver.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Lakers trail by 15.
Hey, yo, get on Davis.
Outside, Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got 20 points.
What a crafty shot by Davis. I mean, he rainbowed that. He floated that high above any interference from the other team.
Now here's Barton. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Murray with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
LeBron, no luck.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Here's McGee. LeBron with the block. Schroeder with the ball. Inside. And James throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Murray. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
One shot.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Denver calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out, his demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Now here's LeBron. And it's Davis missing. And they're on the break. Here's Ramsey. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Davis for three. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 4 assists in the game.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Now here's Porter. Over James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Free throw good, Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
And so he hits both. Lakers trail by 11. Schroeder outside. Got a piece of it and stolen by Barton. Here's Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Schroeder and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. The Nuggets making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Schroeder hits them both. The Nuggets leading by 9. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Schroeder. Passes it to Ramsey. Over Matthews. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Another shot. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Ramsey. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Morris outside. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Davis against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Free throw good. Porter. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Lakers trail by 11. Schroeder kicks to James. Back to Schroeder. From outside, off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Lakers trail by 11. Schroeder outside, trying to get open as Davis. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Harrell. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. It's Porter outside. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Schroeder. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Ramsey. Jokic on top. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jokic has got 16 here in the second half. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Fades away. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Morris outside. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lakers trail by 9. LeBron outside from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Ramsey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness, reading the game.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Pass to Porter.
Hey, turn around.
There's the pass to Morris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. The shot, no good. Lakers trail by 8. LeBron passes to Matthews. That one a little long.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Schroeder against Morris. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Here is Porter following the basket by Anthony Davis. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Gordon missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. And it's LeBron missing. Morris outside. So the Nuggets win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
go from there.
So I want to be an offensive juggernaut, but how do I build my player that is offensively great, but is not lacking that much on defense?
Yeah, I think you probably want to go with a two-way, possibly, or you could go a scoring machine. But I think the biggest thing you're going to want to do is figure out at least like what your team's going to look like if you're playing pro-am. Can you rely on your back line for defense? If so, then you don't have to worry about that as much. You don't have to put anything towards interior defense. You can kind of stack all of your points toward things like perimeter defense.
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of two-way players out there because they want to have a balance.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got Christian Wood. Exum is out there with Wall. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Markkanen, and it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the
agreed.
teams that do, right. They believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Outside, Markkanen. White finds Levine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go. And then he does the rest of the work from there.
And here's Wall. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Yeah, the quickness of Levine. Difficult to neutralize that. He'll go to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Free throw good, Levine.
You look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Wall passes to Exum. Here's Wood. Houston moving the ball around. Olynyk dishes to Wall. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Now the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Wall against White. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Vucevic to the pass to White. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's House outside. They get it back and finished off by Wood.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Levine. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. Exum hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Vucevic with the bucket.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
White. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. House, the pass to Wood. Dishes at the Wall. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Williams.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Wall passes to Exum. Outside, House. Kept alive by Houston. Vucevic with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Young with the ball. Levine can't hit. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Wall.
Oh,
what a finish!
My goodness. And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Now here's Levine. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Wall after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Transition D is the name of the game tonight. He said facing this kind of speed is a challenge. You can't really prepare for it, not just in terms of getting back to protect the rim, but also matching up with their perimeter shooters. We'll see if they can be successful. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. White finds Levine. Back to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic against Wall. Clock at 6. And it's White missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Floats it up for Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wood can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
White wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Wall, that's a two-pointer. The shot, no good. And in Chicago the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And checking out some numbers for John Wall.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now here's Wall. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Rockets 4th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
David Nwaba is checked in for Danuel House. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Offensive rebound from deep. McLemore. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
For 3, Levine hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
It's stolen by Brown. And there's the feed to Vucevic, and it's denied. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Gordon. Levine with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Now Olynyk still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gordon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Gordon can go either guard position. He's a combo, thanks mainly to his remarkable handles.
Here's Satoransky. And again, Chicago, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Olynyk the pass to McLemore. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Gordon against Brown. Gordon kicks to Wall. And he's finally able to knock one down. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Satoransky against Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the dish to Brown. Here's Wagner. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
The Rockets with another miss. The Bulls leading by 3. And he jams it with authority.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon kicks to Wall. And the three ball is good. Wall's got 13.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Satoransky finds Levine.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Gordon. He's defended by Wagner.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Eric Gordon. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
The first one falls.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Pass to Satoransky. Pulls up on the wing. Levine can't hit. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the three ball.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Levine.
What a jam! Are you kidding me? And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Can't cash in from the high post. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And another three for Houston.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And the jam by Levine.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Wood, he's checked in for Houston. Houston in the lead. Here's Wall. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wagner. No good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And recently, we chatted with Zach Levine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team, and we should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Brown out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Wagner. Markkanen from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brown dishes to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Tries it from 9. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Markkanen's got his first 2 points of the night. Ball taking his time here. No dice from the high post.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Back to Markkanen. Porter pulls it in. The Rockets trail. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Levine, and it's White for Satoransky. The Rockets also changing it up. Daniel House is checked in for David Nwaba, and it's Exum in for John Wall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Wood kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Another miss by Houston. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Wizards.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs.
Shooting 2.
The irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Vucevic checked in for Mo Wagner. Taken away by Williams. Passes it to Vucevic. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Green. Here's Vucevic, and too long on the shot. Rockets trail by 5, and it's Houston on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, White. A floater. The Rockets pull it in. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Releases. They get it back. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Wood, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. White with it. 9 points last game. Markkanen kicks to White. That one goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's Wood, and it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Porter. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Clock is at 3. Here's Wood. Wood. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And that matchup against the Sixers, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
First free throw is good. Houston making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Rockets trail by 6. Exum passes to Porter. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Up the floor. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. And here's Porter. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Here's White after the Rockets pick up 3. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Zach Levine's checked in for Chicago. The Rockets also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Christian Wood, and Gordon subbed in for Porter. House dishes to Gordon. He kicks it to McLemore. Olynyk against Vucevic. Olynyk the pass to Exum. The Rockets with another miss. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now, here's Exum. After the miss from Vucevic, Exum passes to Gordon. To the paint. And the dunk by Olynyk.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Outside, White. Pass to Levine. Jacks up a 3. Exum pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's blocked. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Williams leading the charge. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
There's the pass to Olynyk. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Left side, Markkanen. Williams for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's McLemore. He has 6. Shoots from 12. Williams with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Highlight reel material for sure. The defender falls asleep, and Levine turns out the light.
Pass to Olynyk to end the run. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams with a clean look. Off target with the open look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls for White. Chicago making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Vucevic. Young comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Williams. Houston also making some changes. David Nwaba comes in for Danuel House. And John Wall subbed in for Exum. And both free throws good for White.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Levine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Ben McLemore.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Porter. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Wall. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got 19 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Count that bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Good chance here for Wall. Here's Nwaba. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's White, and White slams it in.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wall against White. Floats one. It's tipped.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And he clearly has been feeling it when he gets to that line. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Now here's Wall. He's got 18. To the left side wing. McLemore. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. McLemore's got 8. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points. And you look at Zach Levine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what does he need to work on to be mentioned with the top guards in the game?
I would say scoring consistency and then making more plays for others, making other players great.
Yeah, I think so. More stops defensively would be probably key. But leading his team to more wins, whatever that takes, that's what he has to do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Porter, all out there with Exum. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Olynyk in at the 5.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Wall against White. The baseline J. The Rockets again can't hit.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Williams can't get it to go. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wall up top, White covering. Wall's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Love the way Vucevic gets his puppies up and down when he runs the floor. Just looks like he wants to beat everybody to the basket.
Wall finds Exum. Now Olynyk. That one doesn't drop. White with the defensive effort.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Markkanen. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Wall. 18 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bucket is good. Wall's got 20.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Wood with the block. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. And again, no good by Chicago. Exum finds Wall. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Number 5 is John Wall.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. Green, he's checked in for Exum. Good on the second free throw. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And White kicks to Williams. Over Porter. Williams' shot is off.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Porter against White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look now at some numbers for White. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Free throw good. Porter. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Bulls leading by 20. Inside, Levine. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. White against Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over him. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot. The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Levine finds Markkanen. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 10.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Here's Wall. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Williams for three, drains the three-pointer. He has 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
Timeout.
Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Troy Brown's checked in for Zach Levine. And a change for the Rockets. House is checked in. And it's Wall in the corner. Gets an open look and hits. Wall's got 24.
A strong decision maker with good floor awareness. Wall concluded that the catch and shoot was the right move.
Brown drives in. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Down low, and Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen doing a nice job, cutting with purpose after the screen, folks. I mean, he's extremely hard to guard in these sets because he's intentional about his cuts.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Here's Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got 5 now.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
It's Brown on the wing. Vucevic against Wall. Vucevic trying to get open. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Rockets trail by 21. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Free throw good, Porter. The Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Porter drops them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Wood. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 18th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. That free throw good from Brown. And so he makes both from the line. Clark, that had to be hard for so many players being isolated from family and loved ones while on the Orlando campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the four walls of a hotel room or on the road is something that I think players have grown accustomed to and handle pretty well.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Wall dishes to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Zach Levine's checked in for Markkanen. And a switch here also for Houston. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for John Wall. And Porter drops them both. And Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Passes it to Gordon. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Wood. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Levine nails both of them. So it's the Rockets now. Porter looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Zach Levine.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
And that one misses. David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 21. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Back to Satoransky. Brown wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Chicago. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Wood. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. The second effort. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Satoransky, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw good, Satoransky.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. The putback. McLemore, the pass to Gordon. Over Levine, kept alive. Here's McLemore. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, we've gotten used to seeing this from Levine, guys. He's a terrific scorer who I think continues to expand his game.
Porter against Satoransky. Olynyk has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McLemore with the ball, picked up by Brown. Now here's McLemore, not a lot of room, and that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's off on the first. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Porter. And he sinks the second. Here's Levine. 33 points for him. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. McLemore, no good. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Daniel House has checked in for Houston. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now Gordon. 6 points for him. House. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And so House nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 22. Levine feeling it out a bit. Young outside. Latre. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
And, you know, you like that about Young. His ability to stretch out a team if they don't respect his three-point shot.
Shot by Gordon wide open. Another miss by Houston.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Gordon. Nice D from Levine. Chicago's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Wagner kicks to Levine. Back to Wagner. Fades. Another one falls for Chicago.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Levine inside the three-point line. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
That's a 2 from Gordon. Here's Exum. No good there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
He's done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Bonley, Mo Wagner out there with Valentine. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Temple in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Augustine, and Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Daniel Tice is checked in for Chicago. And the Rockets with possession here. Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by Vonleh. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Augustine looking around. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is House. Pass to Clemens. 6 to shoot. Here's Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
You got to get a body on Gibson, because if you don't, he's relentless in attacking the offensive glass.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Satoransky, and he banks in the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks to Temple. The 3 from Valentine. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Feeds it to Augustine. White with the defensive effort. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Vonleh's shot is good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. White against Augustine. Vonleh with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back. Tell you what, you give him room to take off, and he will posterize you. You'll be in a picture that you don't want to be in.
Here's Tice, and Gibson sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Over to the left wing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Valentine wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Rockets. Here's Clemens. Pass to House. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer Augustine. They get it again. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's White. Tice trying to break free. And he drops it in from the low post.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Augustine passes to Green, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
David Nwaba is checked in for Danuel House. Temple gets the bucket.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. And so here is Houston. Augustine with it. Shot to stop the run. Gibson. It's rebounded by Tice. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. And here's Valentine for 3. Cans it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Clemens. And the shot is long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's White. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Vonleh, the pass to Temple. Swiped it away. Green taking his time here to the wing right side. Now here is Augustine, guarded closely.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Valentine kicks to Temple. Vonleh down low. Guarded by Augustine. Vonleh's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To the middle. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Outside, White. Here's Valentine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Valentine. Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's blocked.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Here's Clemens, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Two.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Chicago. Satoransky, the pass to Tice. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Daniel House has checked in for Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Clemens. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Vonleh. Rockets on offense. And here's Augustine. And the pass to Clemens. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Here's Temple, guarded by Augustine. And Tice gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Augustine dishes to House. That one doesn't go. And it's Chicago the other way.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Well, he's a career journeyman, but Garrett Temple's well-respected in that locker room, and smart vet who can play decent defense and gives you some quality minutes.
Boy, what an example Garrett Temple is for guys that may not come into the league with a lot of notoriety. Man, he just is highly respected because he's smart, he's tough, he's about the team, he's always ready. I mean, he very well could end up being an outstanding coach at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. House, the pass to Augustine. Here's Clemens. Clock at 6. It's blocked, but they get it back. The Bulls shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Now, here's Satoransky. Defense right on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the left wing. Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Keeps it alive.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Temple, the pass to Satoransky. It's Vonleh atop the key. Out to the right wing. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Here's Tice. Banked in off the glass. Tice has got 7 now in this quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
1:27 left in the fourth. Here's Clemens. The Rockets again can't hit.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Houston.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach Levine.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
That way. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Clemens. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Vonleh.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now here's Satoransky. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.